Exercise 216, A and B. Halt, leave dog, turn, call over jump, front, and finish. The purpose is to demonstrate a distant stay and jumping. The primary elements are, for sign A, stay in place, and sign B, pass between the jump uprights in the correct direction. At sign A, the handler and dog halt in unison with the dog facing the center of the jump, and the handler cues the dog to sit. The dog sits in heel position. Then the handler cues the dog to stay and walks past the jump to the other side of the jump. The dog should stay in place and in sit position until called. Here are all the possible penalties, and I'll just note a few. It would be 5 points off if the dog does not stay in place, that is, if he moves more than 50% of the footprint. 2 points for failure to perform as described, for instance, if the dog does not sit in place or does not sit in heel position. So, for instance, if the dog sits and then stands before being called, but he doesn't move out of place, then that's 2 points off. 1 point for crooked sit, not moving in unison, things like that. At sign B, the handler turns around and halts, facing the dog. Then the handler cues the dog to jump and to come and sit at front. So the dog should pass between the jump uprights without displacing the pole and without passing by the jump, which is a run out. And the dog comes to front and sits. Then the handler cues the dog to finish left or right, and the dog performs the finish as cued. And here's a note on the sign placement of the first and second sign on the course. Here are the possible penalties for sign B. It's 5 points off if the dog does not pass between the jump uprights in the correct direction. 2 points off for handlers or dogs' failure to perform as described other than that primary element. So that means if the dog knocks the pole or ticks the pole as they jump, 2 points off. Or if the dog does not sit at front, that's 2 points off. And 1 point off for anything like a crooked sit, out of place sit, significant hesitation. And here's the video again.